Donald Trump has advised that the best thing to combat coronavirus is wearing a mask. I'm not really sure how this helps, but I do know when I wear this to the grocery store, social distancing is not a problem. Now, this week, we finished off our first week wrap up. I'm quite impressed with some of the responses that I've been getting and some of the assignments that have started to roll in. So, woo, you survived. You made it through your first week back of online classes. I know it's teachers are throwing things at you, and I've been throwing things at you and whatnot. But you survived. Okay, we made it through it. It's going to take us a couple of weeks to kind of get into a routine with all these classes, and then there's a big learning curve, not only technologically for the teachers as well on how to wade through the D2L. Some people aren't used to it. Some students aren't used to it. But for most of you guys, you seem to be doing quite well. Years from now, we're going to laugh about this, and this will be one, you've heard your grandparents. I walked up the hill both ways to school. You'll be able to tell your grandkids about the great toilet paper shortage of 2020 and how the coronavirus affected you and how you had to do your classes online. So let's kind of recap. What did I ask you to do? Well, I asked you to do a minimum of 30 minutes a week per day, 4 days of the week, and kind of related to your fitness goal. I was actually very impressed with some of the selfies that people have started to send in. I got a few this morning with their recaps. I was encouraged by a lot of people who were asking a lot of questions. Can I do this? Can I continue to do this? That was awesome. Cassie Norris, your Zumba, nice job giving you and your mom a level 4. Jason, level 2, I just wasn't feeling it. Needs to smile a little bit more. But awesome. That was an awesome video that I saw. Remember your daily log sheets with your brief reflections. And if you include some pictures in there, by all means, throw some pictures on there. Show me what you've been doing. You have to complete your reflection sheet, those 7 or 8 questions on that sheet, providing as much detail as possible in complete sentences, no point form. And complete the 2-week planner. So I asked you to make sure that all these documents are in. Some of you should now be done your 30 minutes per day, and you can get these documents done today, but make sure it's all into the D2L by this Sunday, okay? Also, again, very encouraged by people who are emailing me their topics right away on Monday and throughout this week. Health for PPL 2.0, the grade 10s, make sure you send me your topics for approval. Same thing with the PPL 3.0, the grade 11s and 12s. Sending me your health topics on your mental health disorder that you're going to research. And then we're going to get into more of those next week. And I'll give you some kind of direction on those assignments. I want to take a second just to kind of say, it's the weekend. Take care of yourself. For many of you, you're stressing about getting assignments and can this work? The technology's not working and whatnot. But you made it through this week. It's Friday. It's a time for you to look after yourself now, okay? Self-care is an important part of wellness, and it take the time and discover what helps you feel good and recharge yourself. Couple of tips. Make sure you're eating right. Sometimes when we're stressed, our habits can change. We start shoveling in some junk food. We're looking at, it's very easy to kind of sit on the couch and eat the chips and drink the pop. Make sure it's good food that we're charging our engine with. Take time to connect with family and friends. Don't just lock yourself in the basement playing video games, but reach out. Hey, sit down and play a board game with your family. Suggest it, okay? Even though you've done your activity this week, stay active this weekend. It looks like it's going to at least be a sunny weekend. Just a beautiful sunny day out there today, although it is a little cooler. And make sure you're hydrated. This kind of touches in with eating well. Stay away from the sugars, stay away from the colas, stay away from the caffeine. Not that you can't have them, but that's not hydrating. Even though it's in liquid form, a lot of that stuff is taking water out of your system. So make sure you're hydrating, and that will make you feel better come Monday morning when you recharge. Get some sleep, good quality sleep. 1 hour of bed before midnight is worth 2 hours after, okay? So try to get to bed early and get a good night's sleep as opposed to staying up all night and just kind of crashing and sleeping through the morning, because that's not good for your system. But more importantly, pause. Make sure you're taking time for yourself. looking after yourself, taking care of yourself. Don't let your battery get worn down this weekend. You got a nice long weekend, 4 days. Enjoy it. Recharge that battery so next week you're ready to go again. Happy Easter to everybody. I hope everybody has the Easter money come around, get some chocolate in you. But as I said, chill out. It's the weekend. Get your assignments in to me and any other teachers you have today. Wrap them up so that you can actually enjoy this nice 4-day weekend. Finally, happy Easter to you and your family. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay active. We'll talk to you again next week.